Hello everyone. Today we're going to discuss how to build rapport with a client throughout a relationship. Rapport is a very important aspect to have with a client, just to make sure that they're comfortable talking to you about sometimes difficult topics that they may not even feel comfortable discussing or facing themselves. So it's very important for you as a helping professional to have this attribute. Today, we will begin our discussion on rapport by defining both rapport and a helping relationship, just so this is clear for everyone. We will then dive into some of the key qualities that will help you to build with this rapport with a client. These qualities can include warmth, empathy, genuineness, and respect. Next, we will talk about some of the best ways to build rapport and some of the best skills to do this. And lastly, we will show a skit to hopefully put all these concepts into action and help with the learning process. So let's get started. By building rapport with the client, it motivates them to begin to talk about why they came to the practitioner in the first place. It is very important to make this person feel comfortable, and you can do this by building rapport. Asking those surface questions will allow the client to open up to you more about their situation. Helping relationships are not only about the practitioner, but about the bond that the practitioner and client form while working together. It has been shown that the outcome of counseling is largely determined by the relationship that the practitioner and client have together. As mentioned before, there are 4 key qualities that practitioners should have to help in them building a rapport with their clients. These qualities should be worked on their entire practicing career, as they are very important in the relationship. These qualities include warmth, empathy, respect, and genuineness. So let's talk a little more in depth about these 4 different qualities.
Warmth is being kind and accepting without judging the client and giving clients a sense of acceptance in your office. It can be expressed both verbally through showing interest and non-verbally through facial expressions and posture.
Empathy is the ability to understand your client's emotions, feelings, and thoughts from their point of view. You, as a practitioner, need to be able to put yourself in your client's shoes by understanding their worldview. The best way to do this is by doing anything to broaden and deepen your understanding of different lifestyles and cultures. It is very important to understand empathy is neither giving pity or sympathy to your client.
Respect is giving your client unconditional positive regard by appreciating and accepting them without condoning harmful behavior. As a practitioner, you should look for the good and strengths in all clients. You should always be polite and follow your client's cultural norms.
Genuineness is being sincere and natural with the clients. As a practitioner, you should show your unique qualities to your clients so they know you are being honest. Accept mistakes and be sure to only give help in your field of practice.
Next, we will talk about 5 different skills that will help in the process of building rapport with your clients. Being a good observer is important to pick up on nonverbal communication clues from the client. These could be very different than what the client is actually saying to you. Attending to clients refers to being completely focused on the client and giving them your undivided attention. This is important because you may miss some of what the client is communicating if you are not focused on them. Active listening refers to not only hearing what the client is saying, but making an effort to understand the meaning behind the words. It is important to be patient and open-minded with clients because not everyone is the same, and some may take longer than others to show progress. As a practitioner, it is also important to be self-aware. This will allow you to find your strengths and weaknesses and be more open and understanding of the clients that you are helping. We will now move on to the skip portion of our video, just to put some of these concepts that we've been talking about into action. During the video, be sure to look for the different topics that we discussed, such as the key qualities and the different skills practitioners can use to build rapport. Also, be sure to look for different techniques that practitioners can use to build rapport. One of these techniques is asking open-ended questions. This is important because it lets the client elaborate on different aspects of their life. The practitioner should also ask about the client's life. This can be in the form of asking about their home, asking about their family and friends, what they like to do for fun, where they work, and what their future plans are. So let's get started. Hi, welcome to the session today. I'm Vanessa. Do you prefer to go by Matlin?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Awesome. I'm just going to ask you a few questions to get to know you, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
So, how are you doing today?
I'm okay. Just a regular day.
Good. Glad to hear it. So why don't you tell me a little bit about your family?
Okay. Well, my family, I have a mom and a dad. They're actually separated. My mom got remarried when I was in 7th grade, and they have a little girl, so she's my half-sister. And then I have 2 siblings between my mom and dad's original marriage.
Okay, awesome. And then where is your family from?
My family's from Sparta. That's like our home right now. It's the longest place we've lived. I was technically born in Texas. But I don't really remember that. I only lived there when I was a kid. All my memories are in New Jersey.
Okay. So do you like living there?
I do. I love that town. It's like a small little lake community, and it's right by New York City. I get to do a lot. I'm comfortable there.
Oh, that's awesome. Sounds like a nice place to be. Sounds like you like it a lot.
Yeah, I do.
Cool. So who else do you hang out with when you go home?
I have a long-term boyfriend from high school who I go and visit.
Oh, that's nice. And how are you guys doing?
Good. We're in a good place right now.
Good. That's glad to hear it. What do you and your family or you and your boyfriend like to do like around town for fun?
I mean, mostly when we're home, family dinners is like a huge thing. It's like the one time like the family all comes together. In town, my family actually has a boat. We like to go hang out on the lake, go to New York City sometimes. But yeah.
Well, that sounds like fun. What do you like to do on your own just to, relax or calm down when you're not with anybody else?
Music is the biggest thing for me. It's like the one thing that I go to like make myself feel better. It's like it's like all about the emotions for me.
So do you like going to concerts or would you rather just listen to it like in your room?
Both.
Yeah.
Love concerts, love going. I have a fun time. I like going with a big group of people, but I also could just sit in my room with headphones, not talk to anybody, and just kind of close out the world.
Well, I'm glad that you have music as an outlet to, calm yourself down and relax. What about work? Do you work anywhere? Have a job here at school? Or
I don't work and I'm at school, but I do have a job at home. I'm a sales associate for Victoria's Secret, which is kind of a fun job.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you like that job?
Yeah, I do. I like it. It's like a fun environment. It's like easy to sell bras, and my managers give me a lot of like responsibilities.
Okay.
So I feel like I'm successful there.
Yeah, good. Yeah. That's always a great feeling. It's always a great feeling. Do you plan to stay in that job for a while, or do you plan to do something else?
I don't think so. It's kind of a temporary job. I need like money for school and utilities and all that stuff. So in the future, I'm kind of planning on being a teacher. I'm a math major, and like I love kids, and I want to work with kids, and I think math is a really hard subject, and I think it would be fun to help kids understand it better. I think I could explain it well.
Oh, sounds like you have a lot of things in your life that, make you happy and that you have a path for yourself, and that's always good to, have a direction to go. So, I'm glad I got to get to know you a little bit more, and next week we'll start to, dive into some things that you came here to talk about.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Have a good day. There are a few common mistakes that you want to avoid during your sessions, and especially while building rapport with your client. Some of these common mistakes include offering advice, which can be seen as rude to the client, especially if you don't know their full story yet. Reassuring can be seen as a common mistake because you are giving the client false hope that everything will get better even though you are not completely sure it will. Offering excuses to the client can discourage them from improving their situation. Asking leading questions can force the client to answer in a way that they might not want to. These can also come off as giving advice. Dominating through teaching can suggest to the client that there is only one way to complete the task at hand, and it can be seen as pushy. Labeling is another way to judge the client and is not helpful. Interrogating is asking clients one question after another. This may make them feel uncomfortable and it can imply judgment. Building rapport with each and every client is an essential part of every helping relationship. As a practitioner, you need to remember that your sessions are about the client. You need to be able to put aside your feelings and beliefs to be accepting and understanding of your clients. During your sessions, keep in mind the key qualities, skills, and techniques we discussed in the video today. These will help you build rapport with your clients. With these techniques in your back pocket, hopefully your client will be improving in no time.